management of stormwater design. I don't want to take too much time. I want to get right to the presentation. So let me introduce you guys to our presenters for today. Tan Lee is a civil engineer with the design division of LA County Department of Public Works. He has been with DPW since 2007. He's a graduate of Cal State Fullerton. Are there any Fullerton people here? Usually there's a big cheer when that happens. And he's also credentialed in the Envision Sustainability as a sustainability professional, which is something that ASE has been in the forefront of leading. So we're very happy to have him. He will share with us the LA County Public Works Department first infiltration dry well system. It's a project that exemplifies the department's shift from conventional design to sustainable design. Vizal, sorry, he's with he graduated from Cal Poly Pomona. He's been with the county for 7 years, and and the way we're going to do it is Tan will present first, and he will introduce Vizal right afterwards. And we're going to hold the, so at the end, please stick around. We'll have some questions and answers. If we run out of time, hopefully these guys can stick around a little bit longer and answer any other questions. And without further ado, take it over, guys.
So, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Today, you will learn an exciting new sustainable approach that a county implemented for stormwater management. Today, you will see two of our innovative projects: the county first infiltration dry well system and Brandon Green Streets improvements. These projects provide important benefit to help reduce pollutant, recharge the groundwater, and a good example of how our department transitioned from conventional to sustainable designs. So here's the map of LA County. We occupy 4,000 square miles of land and are home to 1/4 of all California residents. The largest county per population in the United States with more than 10 million residents. We're responsible for a multitude of infrastructure, which include nearly 30,000 miles of storm drains. In 2008, our director, Gail Farber, redefined our mission, vision, and values. Our mission is to create our vision is to create communities and sustain life. Sustainability is one of our values and also included as one of our 5 strategic focus areas. The infiltration dry well system, the project that I will present today, is about sustainability. This particular project was completed 3 years ago. The project site is on Baylor Circle at the top of the hill within City Terrace, an unincorporated area of the county of Los Angeles. As a point of reference, is located 5 miles east from downtown Los Angeles. As you know, when it rains, the rainwater fall on top of the roof of the house, fall under the ground, and wash it into our streets. That water is contaminated. It has picked up trash, motor oils, bacteria from pet waste, and chemical from fertilizers and pesticides. That water captured by through some catch basin and outlet into a deep natural well. When it rains hard enough, the mud flow and the trash discharged to the neighbor backyard. The two areas indicate the property damage of the trash and debris that flow down the natural well. Imagine in your backyard, trash and contaminated water and debris, the smell can only describe as unpleasant, and you have to clean it up. Since the natural well is on a steep slope, the contaminated water leaves the trash behind, makes its way to the street below, enter into our storm drain, and outlet into the ocean. When you visit the beach in California, you often see a sign that says the beach closed due to contamination. So back in Villa Soco residents, they have complained about the trash, odor, and algae buildup next to their backyard. So as you can see, the natural well is very close to the resident backyard. To alleviate the condition, infiltration trends were installed, but it did not work. The traditional solution is to construct a new drainage system consisting of 18 reinforced concrete pipe that collect the water and bring it down to 2,000 feet below, collect to our storm drain, and outlet into the ocean. It was estimated to cost about $1 million and would take 6 months to complete. However, this solution presented a challenge to us for many reasons. The primary issue and concern raised by the resident regarding how the construction would impact the community traffic. As you can see in these photos, when cars parked on both sides of the street, one car can barely drive through. And it's close to park and school. It's impossible to close down for 6 months. So we're looking to different alternatives and saw the opportunity to introduce sustainable solutions. On infiltration trends, as you can see, it's on Villa Soco Street, and only a few homes that will be affected by the traffic rather than the whole community. It's estimated to cost only $150,000, and it will take 2 months to complete. So the community will complete on board with the proposal. So we'll go ahead with the design and the construction. To drill a 5 feet wide by 7 feet deep hole takes only 1 day. The construction of the well is very straightforward. The dry well is built with 5 feet segment of 48-inch diameter perforated concrete pipe. As you can see, the pipe have holes along the wall for infiltration purposes. And this is the top view of the 48-inch perforated concrete pipe. There are 12 of 2-inch diameter tapers opening along the wall, a total of 21-inch square foot depth of opening. Before you lower the cylinder or the perforated concrete pipe into the well, a chicken wire is required on the outer edge of the pipe. Lower 1 segment, 2 segment, 3 segment into the 60-inch drill hole. Then you fill around the outer edge between the wall and the soil with gravels. This gravel helps the well stabilize and keep the well straight during construction. So you continue the same steps until reach to the top. So this photo, as you can see, this is the top of the well. On top of the well, they have a 12-inch concrete cap And on top of the cap, there's 6-inch AC asphalt concrete. The well then will be closed with a manhole cover. This manhole cover have lock and chains that secure the manhole from anyone trying to steal it. Imagine a 70 feet well is open. It's not a good idea. So there is a, you will see the next slide. There are connected pipe between two wells. So the first 12 feet from the top of the well consists of solid wall of the reinforced concrete pipe. See the top 12 feet is the reinforced concrete pipe, the solid, and the remaining 8 feet is perforated concrete for infiltration purpose. So how the dry well works? To determine the feasibility of a dry well system, we conduct a subsurface investigation and percolation test. So the site geology characterizes the site as massive siltstone with feasible for the dry well. If it were clay, then it's not going to work. And the percolation test result indicate of 1.01 cubic feet per second, with adequate to drain the wells within 24 hours. So when the water flow on Beautiful Street, it will capture by two-sump catch basin. This two-sump catch basin have connected pipe screen that clean out the trash and the debris. So there were two filters. There are two filters here before the water enter into the primary dry wells. The primary dry wells is designed for 10-year storm event, and they have a overflow that allow the water from the primary dry wells to flow into the secondary dry wells. The secondary dry wells and the primary dry wells, both wells can handle 50-year storm event with 2 cubic feet per second. And see, along the wall, they have holes that let the water to flow out to the gravel and to the soil to further filter the water before it's infiltrated into the ground. And the sediments will be collected on the primary dry wells, and after 3 years of monitoring the dry wells, we collect only 1 foot of sediment. So the dry wells will have expected life, a useful life of 25 to 50 years. And the natural well that you saw earlier, we leave it in service. We left in service for overflow, for emergency overflow purposes. And the reason that we have 70 feet deep well, because we accumulate for the account for the accumulate of the sediments. And see, this look inside the catch basin. Inside catch basin, they have connected pipe screen. They're able to clean out the trash and debris. And for the maintenance, we clean out every 6 months, until like any other catch basin in the county. And this is look inside the primary dry wells. As I mentioned earlier, after 3 years of monitoring, we collect only 1 foot of sediment. And the secondary dry wells, the water entering second dry well is clean. And both wells are maintenance free. And this is a finished product. When you drive over, you only see 2 manhole cover, but actually there's a 70 feet well underneath. The community, they have noticed, and the community have been altered and enriched by our effort. There, a resident named Mr. Joseph, he very vocal before and after the project. And after the project, when we come out and do maintenance or monitor the dry wells, he make an effort to come out and say thank you and praise the county for did a good job and help out the community. And how much water we conserve. So in the average rain, the well able to capture 4,000 gallons of water. If you project that to 1 year period, an average rain year, we collect enough water to serve 6 families of 4 for 1 year. So here's the comparison between the conventional and sustainable designs. As you can see, the cost is about 6 times less than for comparison from sustainable to conventional designs. The reason we save so much money because we're able to avoid the construction of the 2,000 feet linear of a new storm drain system. And it only takes 2 months to complete rather than 6 months. Then the construction only impacts a few homes in the residence rather than the whole community. So this dry well system is not only decrease the pollution to the ocean, but it helps recharge the groundwater. Our goal is to lessen the pollution and recharge the groundwater for future uses. And we will continue to implement the sustainable design to county-wide. So you won't see this sign when next time you go to the beach. Instead, you will see a beautiful beach where you and your family can enjoy it. So you are able to ask questions about the infiltration dry well system after our presentation of the second project, Green and the Green Streets Improvements by my colleague, Vasal. Please help me welcome Vasal.